From IShowSpeed whipping a referee for disallowing his goal to Vitali invading the World Cup final in nothing but underwear, these are the times YouTubers ruin football. Let's start with this one. KSI was supposed to be the star captain at Match for Hope 2025 in Qatar. Instead, he delivered one of the most embarrassing moments you'll ever see. With legends like Thierry Henry watching, he took one terrible touch and sent the ball flying straight into his own net. The entire stadium went silent. The live stream chat exploded with memes. And KSI's face, pure devastation. Turns out having millions of subscribers doesn't give you football skills. Ever seen someone try to reverse a yellow card? During the 2023 Sidemen charity match, Max Fosh got booked by legendary Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg. But instead of accepting it like a normal player, he pulled out an actual Uno reverse card. As if that wasn't disrespectful enough, he later put another yellow card in a paper shredder right in front of the ref. This wasn't football anymore. It was a YouTube prank with a referee as the unwilling star. But disrespecting referees is just the beginning. IShowSpeed learned the hard way that fame has its limits. At an Inter-Miami match, he tried getting close to Lionel Messi for some viral content. Bad idea. Messi's bodyguard, an actual ex-Navy SEAL, shut him down instantly. All those millions of followers meant absolutely nothing against professional security.
Messi! Bro! Chat, was that just Messi?
The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner didn't even notice speed existed. Even the greatest can be humbled. Jeremy Lynch challenged Cristiano Ronaldo to a freestyle battle during CR7's Manchester United days. Despite being one of football's all-time greats, Ronaldo couldn't keep up. While Cristiano did basic moves, Jeremy pulled off mind-blowing heel juggling sequences that left everyone stunned. After spending his whole life becoming the perfect footballer, then was outshone by a YouTuber with a camera crew. The obsession went too far. IShowSpeed showed his entire audience that Lionel Messi had completely blocked him on Instagram. Every attempt to follow or message Messi got instantly rejected. But that didn't stop him from showing up to an Inter-Miami game wearing a full Ronaldo jersey, sitting right by the field where Messi could see him. He even got the crowd chanting Ronaldo during Messi's game. This wasn't content creation anymore.
I'm in the wrong territory. Ronaldo better! Ronaldo!
This was straight up trolling a legend. The YouTube channel Shoot for Love set up a challenge that seemed impossible. They started with styrofoam barriers that Liverpool star Darwin Núñez couldn't even break. Then Real Madrid legend Roberto Carlos stepped up. He smashed through the styrofoam with one kick. The wooden boards destroyed. Then came the finale, an actual stone slab. Roberto Carlos said it couldn't be done, then shattered it with a single shot. The biggest club match in the world became someone's marketing stunt. During the 2019 Champions League final between Liverpool and Tottenham, Kinsey Wolanski sprinted across the field wearing almost nothing. This wasn't some random fan. She was YouTuber Vitali's girlfriend, and they'd planned the whole thing to promote his adult website. The stunt earned them millions in free advertising while ruining the biggest moment in many players' careers. Publicity stunts are one thing, but direct violence against officials is another level. This crossed every line possible. At the 2022 Sidemen charity match, IShowSpeed scored what he thought was a goal. When Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg ruled it offside, Speed completely lost it. He ripped off his shirt and literally whipped the referee with it on live television. 2.6 million people watched a YouTuber physically assault one of football's most respected officials. The 2025 Sidemen charity match at Wembley Stadium took a bizarre turn when Logan Paul scored. Instead of a normal celebration, he performed an actual wrestling suplex on his teammate. 90,000 fans paid to see football and got WWE instead. Paul turned the historic Wembley pitch into his personal wrestling ring. Why will you pay people to ruin the Champions League final? Russian streamer Melstroy offered 3 fans €300,000 to invade the pitch during the 2024 final between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund at Wembley. They stormed the field wearing his merch, forcing player Marcel Sabitzer to tackle one himself while security chased the others. The biggest club match in Europe got hijacked by a YouTuber with deep pockets and zero respect for the game. This is where it all began. The 2014 FIFA World Cup final between Germany and Argentina represented the pinnacle of football. YouTuber Vitaly decided it was the perfect backdrop for his personal fame. He stormed the pitch wearing nothing but underwear with natural-born prankster written on his chest. Millions of fans had their World Cup experience ruined by a publicity stunt, and the worst part, it worked perfectly. Vitaly's subscriber count exploded, inspiring every pitch invasion that followed. Only world champions, heads of state, and FIFA officials are allowed to touch the World Cup trophy. Somehow, celebrity chef Salt Bae ignored all protocols after Argentina's victory. He grabbed football's most sacred object, kissed it, sprinkled his trademark salt on it, and pestered Lionel Messi for photos during what should have been the team's private celebration. Trophy violations are disrespectful, but targeting fans with racism is despicable. The 2022 FIFA World Cup was meant to celebrate global unity. iShowSpeed was covering Portugal's match when he spotted a Chinese fan in an Argentina jersey. When the man indicated he didn't speak English, Speed lost all control. He started shouting "Konnichiwa," which is Japanese.
Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa?
No, Chinese.
Konnichiwa? Argentina?
Chinese. No, konnichiwa.
Fine, fine, fine.
Not Chinese, while making mocking sounds and stereotypical gestures. The confused fan tried walking away, but Speed followed him, broadcasting racist harassment to millions worldwide. The 2023 Sidemen charity match took a dark turn during a penalty shootout. iShowSpeed stepped up confidently and struck a perfect shot. KSI made a brilliant save, but what followed was pure cruelty. Knowing Speed worshipped Ronaldo, KSI performed the most disrespectful SIUU celebration possible, deliberately crushing Speed's spirit on camera. A charity event became psychological warfare, with millions watching one creator emotionally destroy another. Something should be preserved, not destroyed. Chris M.D. somehow acquired a Louis Vuitton football worth €4,000, one of only 3,000 ever made for the 1998 World Cup. This was legitimate sports history that belonged in a museum. After testing it against a cheap €10 ball, he pulled out a flamethrower and burned the irreplaceable item to ashes. Millions watched a piece of football heritage melt away, sacrificed for a few minutes of content. Euro 2024 exposed a terrifying security flaw. YouTuber Marvin Wildhage created fake credentials, designed a convincing mascot costume, and arrived at Munich Arena in a van covered with official-looking logos. This wasn't a simple pitch invasion. This was an elaborate operation that completely fooled tournament security. UEFA immediately banned him and launched fraud investigations, but the damage was done. He'd proven that anyone with enough planning could breach football's biggest events. This guy turned pitch invasions into an actual job. Jarvo69 has crashed more football matches than some players have played in. During an England versus Ireland match, he ran onto the field during the national anthem and just stood there with the players like he belonged. He's shown up at Tottenham games, posed as staff members, and somehow keeps getting past security at major venues. The man literally made a career out of disrupting football. Security teams across Europe probably have his photo on their wall by now. The Beta Squad versus AMP charity match at Selhurst Park was going perfectly. 750,000 people watching live. Great football. Money being raised for clean water projects. Then came the 89th minute. Daniel Sturridge scored a dramatic equalizer, making it 6-6, and that's when absolute chaos erupted. Fans stormed the pitch like a medieval army, completely overwhelming security. The referee had no choice but to abandon the match right there. No extra time, no penalties, just pure mayhem. What started as a charity ended in disaster. Charity chaos is disappointing, but YouTubers beating legends is shocking. The Free Kick Legends challenged Mario Balotelli to see who could score more goals. This is a professional striker we're talking about. Balotelli started strong, burying his first shot perfectly. But then something wild happened. He missed every other attempt while the goalkeeper pulled off save after save. In the end, one of the YouTubers won by scoring an absolutely insane goal. Even Balotelli couldn't believe it. Now check this out. The Free Kick Legends organized a showdown between Robert Lewandowski and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. These guys literally had history from their Bayern Munich versus Barcelona days. Lewandowski kicked things off by smashing the crossbar, then scored a beautiful goal in the second challenge. Aubameyang wasn't about to be shown up, so he gave it everything he had. The sequence of goals from both strikers was something special. In the end, they tied. YouTuber Celine somehow got access to Parent Saint-Germain Stadium for football challenges. Most fans can't even get near these players, and she's doing skill challenges with them. First up was Gonzalo Ramos in a nutmeg contest. He absolutely nailed it without missing once. Then Vittenha showed off some ridiculous ball lifts. But everyone was waiting for one person, Kylian Mbappe. And the turtle surprised everyone. Of all the superstars, he was the most down-to-earth and put in the most effort. Just goes to show you can't judge a player by their transfer fee. iShowSpeed somehow got into the France football Ballon d'Or ceremony. He wasn't just there. He was the main attraction alongside Brazilian influencer Luva de Pedreiro. They had the nerve to question Messi winning the award right there at the ceremony. In the middle of all this chaos, he chatted with Ruben Diaz, but what he really wanted was to meet Haaland. The Norwegian striker cracked a joke about Speed's hair, and Speed's reaction was priceless. Even football's most feared striker had a sense of humor. Cristiano Ronaldo took on the classic crossbar challenge with a YouTuber. There was just one problem. Ronaldo has spent his entire career trying to avoid hitting the crossbar. He missed every single attempt. The ball kept sailing over or dropping under the bar. Lucky for his ego, the YouTuber wasn't any better and missed just as badly. The company Binance posted a challenge on their YouTube channel that no one saw coming. Cristiano Ronaldo, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, is facing off against pro player Ana Morovic. Not on the pitch, but at a foosball table. CR7 actually put up a good fight, scoring 3 impressive goals. But just when victory seemed within reach, he lost 4-3 right at the death. Even with the most famous hands that do his see you celebration, he couldn't master the table version of his sport. This one's hard to believe. The YouTube channel Shoot for Love set up what seemed like an easy challenge for Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez. Break through some layers of styrofoam with a football. Sounds simple for a professional with a powerful shot, right? Wrong. Núñez couldn't pierce all the boards despite multiple attempts. His shots just weren't strong enough to break through. The same guy who fires rockets past Premier League goalkeepers got stopped by some foam boards. Football's weird sometimes. Weak shots are embarrassing, but getting completely ignored by teammates is worse. iShowSpeed had the chance to meet the entire Al Nassr squad during an event. This should have been his dream come true. He managed to shake hands with a few players and tried starting conversations, but most of the teams either completely ignored him or gave him the coldest responses you've ever seen. Despite his millions of followers and internet fame, the professionals treated him like any other random fan. In one of his live streams, iShowSpeed played EAFC against Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies with a video call set up. When the Canadian left back beat him in the game, Speed absolutely lost it. He went completely nuts and started singing the Haaland meme out of nowhere. The whole stream descended into total chaos as Speed couldn't handle losing to a professional player. His viewers got way more than they bargained for. They came for gameplay and got a full mental breakdown instead. And there you have it. Times YouTubers ruined football and broke the hearts of millions. From referee assaults to charity corruption, these content creators have turned every football pitch into their personal filming studio. What started as harmless fun became a systemic destruction of football culture, where viral moments matter more than the sport itself.